Namaskar. Again, I come back. Again, I would like to remind the topic. The topic was AnandaMarga, the way of ideal life. So this episode is seventh part. I should say seventh part. Last part I explained about the AnandaMarga philosophy, what AnandaMarga philosophy says about the economics, politics, culture in very brief manner. Now today I would like to discuss about the multifarious contribution of Shri Anandamurti. Yes, Anandamurti has given for the societies to build up an ideal society. He has multifarious contribution for the societies. Why? Because he, as per his philosophy, he has mentioned, the very beginning, when we meditate, we practice meditation. Before starting meditation, when we sit for collective meditation, we chant the mantra. That mantra was the Vedic mantra, Upanishad mantra from the Vedic mantra. What is that mantra? Sangachaddhang, Sangbadaddhang, Sangvamanang Sijanatang. Deva bhagang jatha purve, Sangjanana upasate, Samaniva akuti, Samana hridayaniva, Samanamastu vahamana, Jatha vaha susahasati. What is the meaning? I just summary of the meaning. This here Sangachaddhang means the spirit of moving together. Let us move together. As the Vedic sages, after their offerings, they used to eat the prasad from these offerings. They used to eat collectively. So Anandamurti, he has this as like these Vedic mantras. Let us move together and let us say together our expression of the mind collective, and we say in one way, and we move together, and also we should we should share the material wealth of this world or maybe universe as like joint family. Members of the joint family, they share very nice way and they maintain the joint family. So we have to treat this world or universe like a joint family. And we are all the members of this joint family. So like the members of the joint family, if we share nice way this material wealth, so nobody will be deprived, nobody will be backward, and nobody need to get the starvation, or nobody will face the injustice. Everything's unitedly this family will run. But just think about that. Suppose a member of the family or few members of the family, they are very clever way, or they use their muscle power. They try to deprive the other members of the joint families, and they snatch the most of the material wealth. in their hands, then what will happen? What will be happen? Other people will be deprived, other people will be suffered. Like today, the present world is happening the same thing. Now, the entire humanities are suffering. 1% of the populations acquired the 99% of the world population's wealth. Can you imagine? There are many data and statistics. I don't want to go all these statistics. You know everything's better. So, do you think this is in real term it is societies? No. The Anandamurti ji, he has given the definition of the society. What society it is? Society, he told, according to the scripture, Samanam ejate iti ittarte Samanam ejate iti ittarte samaj. Artha means Samanam ejate means we should move together and equally. All the members of the society, when lead a very nice life without any deprivation, without any injustice, all the wealth, material wealth of the societies, they share together in a very rationalistic way. But till now, there is no systems. So people, those who are very clever, those who are very forceful, those who are very, those who have the martial powers, or cunning people, so these very less peoples have grabbed or have looted all the material wealth. Everything's it is in their hands. Trillions and trillions, dollars and pounds are what is called, it's remaining in the bank or the black monies, like Asian countries or everywhere in the world, millions and trillions of black monies are storing inside the vault of the Swiss bank or other places. And majority of the humanities are suffering. So, to eradicate all this corruption and exploitation from the societies, what Anandamurti ji told? He told the society is just like a multi-story building. To build up a multi-story building or high-rise, what architects need to do? First architects make a plan, or then when they start to construct, the construction when they starts, the high-rise or the skyscraper, it stands with the few major what is called main structure, concrete pillar, main concrete pillars. With the basis of these main concrete pillars, all these skyscrapers, it stands. But you just imagine, if these concrete pillars, the rods are not up to the mark, or the cements are not up to the mark, then what happened? If the pillars construction work was this fake materials, fake cements and other things, fake rods, bad quality rods and fake cements, with these mixtures, they make these concrete pillars, then what will happen? This skyscraper high rise, very soon it may fall down, it may break. So like this, society stands on some pillars. What are those pillars? The Dharma. I should say what is called. Thoughts of Dharma or Dharma Chinta. Spiritual thoughts. That is Dharma. Economy. economics, art, cultures, politics, sculpture, morality, each and every aspects, all these aspects, it acts like a pillar of the societies. With this proper combination of these pillars, proper structure, the society can run smooth way. But now see the present juncture, present scenario of the societies. Now there are so much moral degradation, political degradation, economic degradation, cultural degradation, human degradation on the human cardinal principles, personal life, family life, married life, every aspects of life in the societies are degrading. Or I should say, degradation has reached in the saturated point. Yes. So any time this structure may be collapse. It may collapse. So that's why Anandamurti ji, it has bringing a bad smell. The society structure has not only it may collapse, but before collapse, it is rotting in each and every aspects of life. In the field of economics, politics, culture, morality, Dharma, all the aspects are so much superstition and the dogmas. So everything's are degrading. So it brings the bad smell. It's rotting. When the things, anything become rotten, it gives bad smell. So now bad smell is coming because entire society structure is rotten. It is beyond the human capacity to patch up. The patch up. The patching systems during the Soviet Union, during Leonid Brezhnev, Gorbachev, to protect the communism, he wanted to patch up some things to save communism in the form of glasnost and perestroika. He wanted to patch up, but what happened? Very soon, within few years, entire communism structure, it's collapsed. The biggest country was running in the middle, like a middle sun. So Soviet Union crumbled down. Anyhow, so now the present society is after the leaving of this communism, these boissos, the capitalists, they are just like dragon, or you can say shark, blood when shark sucked blood, like this. Today's these capitalists are like this. They're sucking bloods and chewing bones of the downtrodden people. They always thinking how to have the profit. Money is better than honey. It is their motto of life. Now to save the humanity from these capitalists, the blood-sucked these capitalists, we have to build society in new way. That's why Anandamurti has told, this rotten society we need to throw out. This society is beyond the capacity to repair. No. After repairing you do some repair work and it will run. No. We have to root out, eradicate from the root of this corrupted and these rotten structures. You have to throw. And instead of that, we have to build in new societies. We have to build up a new society based on Anandamarga comprehensive ideology. That's why Anandamurti ji, he has given the challenge, he has accepted the big challenge. It is a gigantic, or I can say it is a Himalayan task or gigantic challenge. Yes. When you say about to eradicate or throw out the existing systems, then it's a big challenge. Yes. That's why Anandamarga has everything. Anandamarga have the Dharma, Anandamarga have the Dharma, or spiritual thought. Anandamarga philosophy has the newest philosophy of the economics, that is proud. Anandamarga's new concept about the art, culture, literature, the whatnots, everything to run a society in ideal manner. What are the things? What things are needed? Everything's in this Anandamarga comprehensive ideology. That's why it is called comprehensive ideology. Yes. Whatever is needed to build up an ideal societies. That is comprehensive ideology. To build up our personality in all round way. Before my previous part of my class, I had told you that human life is multifarious. So, to make a person ideal for them, we need to take care of their all-round development, means physical development, psychic and spiritual development. That's why Anandamarga, being a comprehensive ideology, it deals each and every aspect of human life and societies. Nothing is left. That's why it is comprehensive ideology. Anyway, so that's why Anandamarga philosophy, Anandamarga wants to build a new human society, and for that Anandamarga has brought everything. Now, to build up an ideal human society, what Anandamurti has given? He has given he has the multifarious contribution for this society. What are those multifarious? He has given a new dimension, new look, each and every aspect of life and society. Let's come all this to give a brief scenario. Anandamurti ji, actually, we the followers of Anandamarga, we say he is Taraka Brahma, Mahasambhuti. In the history of humanities, there are two more Taraka Brahma. Taraka Brahma means who gives, it is the tantric concept, who saw the path of enlightenment in all round way. He who play the role of masters in all round way, physical, psychic and spiritual, and gives the root out all these darkness from this life and societies, and show the path of light in very short. So it is the play of Tarak Brahma, and he has given to the disciples, he has shown the path of spirituality. He has evolved or has contributed the spiritual practice in what way to achieve the Paramatma, the what is called supreme consciousness, unit consciousness. How to merge unit consciousness with the supreme consciousness. He has shown the path, the practical methodology of the practice, spiritual practice. For that, he has given very, very in details everything in the field of meditation. When another topic I will come, the science of meditation, there I will explain in elaborate way. So, in the history, let me see about the history. There are two Taraka Brahmas. The first Taraka Brahma was in the history was Lord Shiva. About 7,000 to 7,000 years back ago. He had played a very vital role that time in India. That time Aryans and non-Aryans, very, very class struggle is going on here in India. That time very critical juncture. His advent had played a very important role to unite the Aryans and non-Aryan, he has given these tantric philosophies. Many things he had given. I am not going to deal now these things. So that's why scripture has mentioned this. Anandamurti ji mentioned he was the first Taraka Brahma or Mahasambhuti, Lord Sadashiva. After that, from now 3,500 years ago, there was another advent, that was Lord Krishna during the age of Mahabharata. So he had the India was just that time. India was just like the world. But that time was not so development, material development was happened. So India was dividing. India was divided in many many tiny states. And then Lord Krishna came, and he was rectified many things, and he has given the new philosophy. He has given the new spiritual philosophy. It's called Bhagavad Dharma, Gita, and he made the polarization between the evil force and the good force, and the big what is called beware of the Mahabharatas. The evil force were killed by the master planned by the Lord Krishna, and after that he has formed the Mahabharata. All these different parts of the tiny states become one, and India become one. It's like Mahabharata, like that. So he had played a very vital role that time in societies. He was the second Tarak Brahma, Sadashiv. And now we, the followers of AnandaMarga, we tell that Anandamurti ji in this juncture, in this it is called centuries, 19th centuries, he has born, and he is also the Tarak Brahma, Mahasambhuti. Tarak Brahma, Mahasambhuti, the third Tarak Brahma. The speciality of Tarak Brahma, Tarak Brahma has no master. He doesn't need to what is called take initiation from any other master. He himself is master, and the moment he wants anybody, he can give the salvation, liberation or salvation to any beings, any human beings. It is that's why any other prophet, so-called prophet, or great personality or spiritual persons, it is beyond their capacity. It might be they themselves practice meditation. After that final stage, they they achieve salvation or liberation or salvation. But it is beyond their capacity to give liberation or salvation to any other persons. That capacity has only the Tarak Brahma, Mahasambhutis. Anyway, so but yes, we the AnandaMarga followers say Anandamurti ji has given the huge contribution for the humanities, for this entire juncture, entire eras, entire universe. But okay, if we just keep aside the theory about the Tarak Brahma or the Mahasambhutis, you the common peoples, if you just go through this contribution, then you will analyze yourself whether he is Lord or the Tarak Brahma. That we like to give you to take decision. Let I explain in brief. So he has given, or not he has given actually, at first, and when in the year 1955, he has founded AnandaMarga Pracharak Sangha in India, in Jamalpur in Bihar, one state. And before that, he started to give initiation, and then gradually started to give the philosophies. He has dealt a very nice way each and every aspect of life, and he has given a new look, new dimension in the field of spirituality, in the field of spirituality, ontology, epistemology, what is called philosophy, metaphysics, economics, history, art, literature, archaeology, geology, linguistics, the theory, microbiota theory. It's a new horizon of science, educations, yoga psychology, and what not he has given. He has given, one thing I forgot to tell you, that is Neo-Humanism. He has given the new dimension of the humanities. He has explained in a new manner, new way. Humanities is called Neo-Humanism. So the theme of this Neo-Humanism is not only we should not think only for the humanities, rather we have to expand our mind to save the flora and fauna, even the non-living being. We have to maintain, being a guardian of the enter creatures. It is our moral duty to save the humanity, save the creatures, enter creatures, without looking the social value. As the existential value, each and every creature has the existential value. So we have to give proper respect the existential value of each and every entity. So this idea bearing this philosophy is called Neo-Humanism, Nabbo Manavotavad. So AnandaMarga education systems is based on this Neo-Humanism. That's why it is called Neo-Humanist education. And he has given about the comparative philology, linguistics. So from the letter O to go in Bengali, in Bengali he has explained all these letters. Only few letters he has dealt and explained, and he has written about 8,000 pages books, few volumes of books. So far, about 200 volumes of books he has written. No, he didn't write. In the beginning of his age, he used to write. After that, his disciple used to give discourse, and then his disciple used to record and then write. After that, before prepared the final script, he has to Anandamurti he used to check everything, and then the script used to go to for the print and appeared as a new book form. Like this way, so about 200 volumes of books I just mentioned about these subjects. What not he has given. There is no any items of the societies where he has not given any solution. He has given each and every direction new look. Like says the microbiota theory, it is the new horizon of science. Science even, it is beyond the periphery of the human mind. And the theory of microbiota, Anandamurti has given about 100 years back. He has told once, about after 100 years, when human mind will be more advanced, that time they can understand in a proper way. So nowadays, but still, he cannot wait for 100 years more. That's why 100 years in advance, he has given this new dimension, new look of science, or new dimension of, new origin of science is microbiota. That's why material scientists now, it is very, very difficult for them to understand even what microbiota it is actually. Yes, it will take time. They need to go very, very deep practice in mental practice or spiritual practice. Only then gradually they can understand. material, with this material view, material look, it is quite impossible to understand and explain this theory of microbiota. Yes, he has told the microbiota, the mysterious emanation of cosmic factor. So like this way, he has dealt each and every aspect of the society. The motto was to build up an ideal human society. But to build up an ideal human society, we need an ideal person first. That's why, with his comprehensive ideology, he has given the spiritual cult, meditation process. I will explain another class, how to build up an ideal person, moralist person, ideal persons, free from all group psychology. So he has given all these things, even everything he has given. And he has given this personality, he has told the Sadvipros, the near future, very soon, near Sadvipros will take over the charge of the society, and society will run under the guidance of these hands of a group of Sadvipros. So with this, I conclude this number 7th episode. Thank you, namaskar.